Drop it.
Okay, so we are now in Diablo Season 17 with patch 2.6.5. And right now, I have a basic character. I'm not the casual. I'm just a casual gamer. And what we are going to do today is, since we need the conquest to get these wonderful galactic wings, and it's really cool. It's fine. It's just like the one that you get for the mastery. The difference is, as you can see here, it has a galaxy stuff behind it. Okay, now the Guardian, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objectives, and most of them are pretty basic. Now the thing is, the really hard part is getting the 3 conquests, which is usually a challenge to everyone. Okay, so for everything else, the rest, the 5 items, level 3 gems to 70, and that will come in time. As you play, you will get more paragon levels, more weapons, more armor, more stuff. You get more powerful equipment, and you have better gems. And as you upgrade them to level 70, you will eventually get to Greater Rift 80, which makes it much easier to level up gems. Now the rest, kill Malthael at 70, this should be easy, 45 seconds. Whatever class you have, it's actually easy if you have the complete set. And this is only Torment 13. We are now up to Torment 16, so if you have the famous sets or builds for each type of character, you will be able to pull this off. It's not that difficult. And well, I follow Riker, and yes, this is Riker. I just love how he does that every video. Okay, so this is easy to do. Again, the investment that you're going to have to make is, you guessed it, it's time. Okay, reach Greater Rift level 70 solo. That's easy. It will take time again, and if you're lucky, if you get ancients and even the primal that you get at Greater Rift 70, or before 70, by the way, before you get this one, you can get ancients, and this is the Legacy of Nightmares. So every ancient item that you have, and if you don't have any set bonuses, the one in green, and there are no bonuses for that one, you will be able to amplify your damage by 750% per item. So that's really great per ancient item. So that's, you can reach this one in time. I think I got this one when I was Paragon 500 or 600, or probably earlier. I think it was 450 plus. And then extract 40 legendary powers. Now this is actually not difficult. The hard part is getting the materials for it, because if you go to the cube, so you will need these items. So you have, from acts 1 through 5, you need to finish the bounties. You need to get the Horadric chests. Now, in order to get the chests, of course, you have to complete acts 1 to 5. But the problem is, if you do it alone, it would really take you time. Now, the good thing here is, one of the conquests is, for this season, is this one, complete 15 million gold streak. Now, if you're lucky, you can do this in Adria's area. Yeah, you can just fight up the bugs and have the gem, the boon of the hoarder, the one that you get from greed when you open a treasure chest or a vault. And you would have to level up the gem anyway. So the best thing, the surefire way to get this one is to basically do bounties. Now, when you do bounties, you have 5 Horadric chests every run from Acts 1 to 5. And when you're done, you just reset the game. So the thing is, if you do this with 4 other people, it will be much faster. And if you do this at Tournament 13 with 4 persons, a single run completing acts 1 through 5 would probably take you 15 to 20 minutes. And if you have a good party, it should only take like 10 to 15 minutes tops. And if you're lucky with the waypoints, especially when it comes to Adria or the bosses that go a long way, Adria, and even the Queen Arne. And of course, let's see a sample here. But anyway, that's fine. So 5. These are usually the Urzel. Urzel is also one of the harder bosses to find. Okay, so let's say the conquest is 50. All you need to do is complete 10 runs, or just to be sure, 11 runs of bounties 1 through 5, and you will get 55 Heraldic chests at level or from Torment 13. Now, what I did was I did it in half in Torment 13 and half from Torment 16, and I actually got 71 million gold. So that's a surefire way to get this Avarice. Now the thing is, people would say, hey, it will take a long time. Of course it will. It will take around 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours probably. Of course you will have to get a good party, but it's not that difficult. All you need to do is to leave the game and go to the public chat or public games. I'll show you how. Settings, this is Torment 16, public game and bounties. Take a look at that. There are 42 playing in adventure mode. This is probably not the exact number because this number changed dynamically. So you just join a game and most likely you will get a new game with all the acts available, and you can just do split bounty. One will do 1 act, and the last act, usually act 5, you just help each other out. And you can do this in, again, an average 20 minutes. So you can do this here. Now you'd say, again, it takes a while, so 20 minutes times 10, so that's 200 minutes, so that's roughly, of course with the loading times and finding a good party, a good 3 to 3.5 to 4.5 hours. Why bother? Now the thing is, when you check the achievements, so again, this all comes, into play. So you got the Avarice, 50 million, and let's see, I think it's this one, the Season Journey. Okay, Guardian, 40 legendary powers. You will automatically get this. Why? Because you will get the materials for each of the acts anyway. You will need them. And aside from completing these 40 legendary powers to the cube, you can use the materials to reroll, your ancients, or not necessarily ancients, reroll your legendary equipments, and do lots of stuff, change your diamonds. So I think that's not needed. No, but again, you can do a lot of stuff with the cube using these materials. Okay, so re-rolling would usually take you 5 each, and by the end of completing like 50 to 52 Heraldic chests, you actually have more than enough to re-roll your stuff. You will need it. Sometimes it works. And this one, Reforge Legendary, and this can result in an ancient, if I'm not mistaken. The only problem is you need 50 Forgotten Souls. That's quite a lot. But again, at least you have these items. You don't have to go again. At least you did everything in one go. You will have a lot of achievements. So that's the easy way to get the achievement, this conquest, Avarice. Now, Greater Rift level 50, sold without any set items of it. This is much easier because this is the Legacy of Nightmares. So once you have ancient non-set items, the one in brown is so that it's easily understood, especially for those who are still just beginning the game. So it's 45 with those items, and you will have no problem at all. I mean, Rift level 45 is what? Torment 10, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and the rest, this one, Sprinter, Acts 1 through 5 at max level in under 1 hour. The problem here is there are a lot of factors that are out of your control, like how the map is, laid out, and lag, internet connection. Now the problem here is it's supposedly in 1 hour. I think I did this before, and I got it like in 59 minutes, 58 minutes, and just a couple of seconds to spare. But again, what I did was, since I'm already at a good enough level of Paragon 700 with all these set items, my main character is a Demon Hunter. So what I did was, reach Greater Rift 55 using all the sets. So I didn't, dismantle or change my legendaries to Forgotten Souls. I saved them so that I can use them for Greater Rift 55 to complete this one. Now what I did was, since I also wanted to play, another character or another type of hero, so what I did was, of course, I just created a new character, a wizard, a new class. That's what the word I was looking for, a new class, and yeah, I did 2 of the sets, so I got the 6. So that's how you complete the conquests. Conquests are usually the ones that are very difficult to do or difficult to complete. But for this season, those are the conquests that you can do, which is much easier. And let's see here. Okay. Or you can master 8 of the following set dungeons. The problem with this one is you need 8 sets. Okay? And the other one you only need 6, and you are already powerful. You already have the basic skills, so that's much easier than this one. See, I only mastered 1, and sometimes it's difficult. But if you do it again and again, it might be easier, but again, you need to complete the 8 sets. Okay? And then, if you really want to challenge yourself, you can do everything in hardcore mode. So that's it, you just need 3, whichever is easier for you. For me, these 3 are the easiest: Avarice, Thrill, and, Greater Rift 55 using 6 sets. And these are class sets, okay? The 6 item bonus. Okay, so that's how you get the achievement for this season, 2.6.5. So that's it. I hope you enjoy the game. Once you complete, you got the cool wings and the portrait frame. I think I already got this frame in the previous season, so that's still okay. That's fine. And of course, don't forget, along the way you will get the stash tabs for this one. Don't forget that one. These are much easier. If you're able to complete the Guardian, the rest are, child's play. Okay, so have fun. Enjoy the game.